Hello everyone. Today we're going to make a simple chicken curry, nice Indian flavored dish using some very simple ingredients. I've kind of modified it from the way I usually make it using store-bought curry powder, but this will be just as good. It's much more simple for you to cook at home and it only requires a few ingredients. So here we have 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I've cut into 2-inch cubes. I like to use the thighs because they stay more moist, they have a little more fat, they don't dry out as much. I have 2 medium-sized onions, which I've diced fine, a tablespoon of fresh ginger paste. Make the paste, you peel the ginger and you grate it on a microplane. That's how you make the paste. And you do the same thing with the garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon. I have 4 tablespoons of canola oil, 1/3 cup of curry powder. I like to use the Javan brand, which you can get on Amazon. If you don't find that on Amazon, you can just use any regular curry, but this has more a mildly spicy, fragrant aroma to it. I have 2 cups of canned diced tomatoes that I bought in a can, 1 cup of whole milk yogurt, 2 cups of chicken stock, a teaspoon of garam masala, which I've made my own. The recipe will follow, but you can just buy it in the store also. They sell that already made. And 1/3 cup of fresh chopped cilantro. Over a medium-sized flame in a nice heavy bottom pot, if you can find one, I'm going to add my 4 tablespoons of canola oil, and I'm going to heat this for about 2 minutes or so, and then we're going to add our onions, and I'll show you how to cook those once the oil here is hot. It's hot. I'm going to add my 2 onions that are diced fine, and I'm going to cook this. I'm going to stir it constantly for about 15 minutes. It's going to get nice and caramelized and golden brown with a lot of caramelized bits on the bottom, which is going to add all of our flavor to the curry. And we'll come back to this in about 15 minutes and I'll show you the way it's supposed to look after 15 minutes. So it's been roughly about 15 minutes, and as you can see, I've kept stirring these onions over a medium flame, and that's the color and the caramelization that we're looking for now. And it's just about ready. And we're going to add our ginger paste and our garlic paste. And now we're going to cook this for about another minute until the rawness of the ginger and garlic is evaporated. Again, keep stirring so it doesn't burn the bottom, doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Add my curry powder all at once, and I'm going to stir this into my mixture. The reason I'm doing this, it's called tempering, and it brings out the essential oils that are in all the spices, and it really makes it fragrant and with a wonderful aroma. And you have to do this to release the oils from the spices. Our tomatoes. And this mixture, again, we're going to cook it over the low flame. We're going to cook it for about 10 minutes. And we got to keep stirring too so it doesn't burn the bottom of the pan. You want to keep stirring until we start to see the oil separate from the tomatoes. You'll see it come to the top of the tomatoes. And when this happens, we'll come back to the next shot. It's been about 10 minutes, as you can see from the oils start to separate from our masala there. And next, we're going to add our yogurt. Here I've used the whole milk yogurt. I like to use whole milk because it has a little more fat and it makes the curry a little bit richer. You can use non-fat, it's just that the curry won't be as creamy and as rich when you use the whole milk. Again, this we're going to cook over the same low flame for 10 more minutes. And you're going to see the oil start to separate from the yogurt as well. It's been about 10 minutes again. Again, you can see the oil coming to the top of the yogurt mixture and the tomato mixture. And now we're going to add our 2 cups of chicken stock. And we're going to make sure we incorporate that well, and we're going to scrape all those nice brown bits on the bottom of the pan. We want to scrape that into the sauce as well as the sides of the pan. Anything that's on the side, we want to scrape that down and get that flavor into our curry paste. We're going to bring this to a boil And after it boils, we're gonna add our chicken, which we'll show in a minute, and then we'll finish up the curry in a little bit. Curry sauce is boiling, and we're gonna add our chicken breast, our chicken thighs into the mix. And we're gonna mix that well. And then we're gonna turn the flame down to low and cook this for 15 to 20 minutes until our chicken is cooked. Okay, as you can see from the curry here, we have a nice creamy chicken curry, no cream, only yogurt, some tomatoes, a little bit of oil, spices, very healthy dish. And lastly, we're gonna season it to taste with a little fresh black pepper and the salt. You can put as much as you'd like to taste. A little garam masala powder, 1 teaspoon. We have our chopped cilantro. We'll give that a quick stir. And here we have our simple chicken curry. So lastly, we're gonna give this a taste. Wow, that's super good. I like to serve this with some basmati rice or naan bread. Now the naan bread, Shop and Stop has it, Whole Foods has it. They come in 3 or 4 to a pack. They're delicious. You toast them in the oven for about 5 minutes in a 400-degree oven. Brush them with a little melted butter or something when it comes out. This is a great dish with the bread or the rice, and also some nice mango chutney. Major Gray's mango chutney if you can find it. But again, a simple curry, healthy dish. You can do it at home much better than take out Indian food.